Greetings, my beta friends, Van Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and we are going to kill the wastewater delivery into here. Okay, that was quick. I did not actually check. I have 20 of them now. Oh, it's so good when you actually are building things that you want to be building. So let's go ahead and deconstruct all of these. Okay. And we're gonna build, I think we can get away with this. No, there's 3. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's build 1 higher too. There we go. Okay, let's see. Non-residual gas. Volcanic separation 3. This gives us some trace gas, which is interesting. We might want to do that. Instead of the air, it gives us trace gas. I think I'm on board with that, but let's go ahead and do what we're really here, heavy water separation. We got to do this before the wastewater builds up too terribly much. Okay. Actually, let's go like this. A little bit weird, but we're trying to hook up to existing lines as much as possible. Okay. Let's just disconnect this real quick. There we go. Still disconnect. Hang on. We're probably going to try to start upping the wastewater entering into here too. So I'm going to increase the length of this a little bit. Okay. Let our bots do our thing, and then let's hook up the plumbing. Heavy water, where to put that? Where to put that? Well, we're not getting a ton of it. And then we do need to do a little bit of extra processing with it. Let's start by... I think we're maybe... I think we could at least do 1 train here. But no, I think let's send it down. We'll find a way through this madness. Woo, look at those mad skills. And then this one we're not gonna get through very easily. So let's just pump it this way for the moment. Okay. We do know that at some point in time we're going to want to go up, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I guess whatever we're going to do with the heavy water, we should do it here. We have two options, really. We could do right here. Or we could go below. What should we do? What should we do? How much? We're not getting a lot of heavy water. Okay, let's see. What options do we have for the heavy water? That makes heavy water. And then Tritium? What do we do with heavy water? Here we go. So this will create deuterium and oxygen and a little tiny bit of tritium. It goes in electrolyzer. Well, I think let's have it as part of this. Oh, volcanic gas, though, it's a one-way station. I think we should actually send it down. Where to send this? That's the problem, right? You know, we just need to get it in a train station, and I'm going to accept putting it as part of biology because we have room. Well, this would be better. Okay, we'll do it this way. We'll put it as part of this train station. Let's go ahead and set that up before we get too far. I'm just gonna extend this down like this, and we can bring you here. We'll have to add a few more traffic signals. Okay. Do. All right, and then this is deuterium pickup. Are we gonna actually be? Yes, we can do this. Heavy water pickup. Don't know where we'll do the actual operating of this, but you know, it'll work fine. Excuse me. Okay, so we need to go up to just above the train line right there. Whoops. We'll bring this across here. Okay. Perfect. Looks like we've already drained out everything there. Wow. that all we have? So it's tritium analysis, so we're gonna have to break that apart. That's gonna take a little while. Okay. Still, you know, the wastewater is not too terribly bad. Okay. We're getting a lot of sludge and saline water and all of that, but yeah, very good. Very good. Do I want to put productivity in that? It's funny, wastewater was once, well, waste, and now it's somewhat valuable. So I think we're going to go ahead and put productivity in at least a few of these. Up until this point in time, clearly is worthwhile. I question if we actually need the other ones at all. It's a pity that we're not going to get any beacon bonuses with these, but that's okay. Don't always need the beacon bonuses. Okay. Probably gonna regret this, but let's just take this out. We obviously don't need it. We're not getting anything from it. If we were gonna do anything, we would put the beacon bonuses on the other side. Okay. But we can upgrade these. We're not going to be able to probably yet because I don't think I'm getting the new... Whoa, we do have new hydro plants. Wow. I didn't realize we had picked those up. I guess we did upgrade all of our buildings. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. The seawater is going to take a little while to get here, but that's okay. Okay, these guys are trying to maintain the brine at the right level. We have some space. Is it the distillery? Hang on. We have the brine. Not this. There's a new desalinization too. Oh, it takes steam. I do like this formula. It'll produce far, far more brine without having to go through the step of the saline water. And then all we're doing with this is to just burning off whatever comes from here. Yeah. Maybe? Let's upgrade these guys. Just because we'll be able to put more productivity modules in them. Be able to improve our caustic solution process a little bit. Good. And can't really... I mean, the problem is the hydrogen chloride is too high. There's not really a lot we can do about that. We're desperately, desperately trying to burn off some extra stuff, but I bet you... Did we actually convert all of this over? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna upgrade this. We'll get that processing done a little bit quicker, because why not? Flotation cell 3s. Yeah, that'll be a little bit higher wastewater production, which won't hurt anything. Wow! We have processed all of our backlog waste. Look at this! Now pipes are the limiting factor once again. Bricks are the limiting factor once again. We have a huge train jam. Time passed inactivity. Okay. That's actually an impressive train jam. Like, seriously. For a very obscure, out-of-the-way system. Let's put a couple more... maybe about there and here. Put some on the other side. Okay. Looks like the trains are getting cleared out. Good. Trains are needed to make things happen. Okay, let's go upgrade the volcanic gas separation. What's the best way to go there from here? Some of the waste trains will do that. We have full caustic, that's nice. Excuse me, woof. A little bit of wastewater. So this is probably not the train that we want to go on. Yep, that's what I figured, propane. I do want to upgrade... Oh, this is pump 3. Okay. Yeah, we did upgrade the more important ones. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. This guy will take us pretty close. Concrete soda ash, calcium carbonate. That's actually very, very close to volcanic gas. So let's change all of the stuff. The waste, well, we have air. We're gonna instead need to put that in a train station somewhere, somehow. Oh wait, this is the pickup station. Okay. What are you missing? Oh. Sodium sulfate? What? Why? We don't have very much sulfuric acid, but we will now. Okay. So an increase of sodium sulfate incoming. Good, good, good. Should be in Roboport zone, so the robots are going to start bringing stuff in this general direction. It's kind of silly that we have 3 different systems. But yeah, so little is being pumped out. That's sad. Okay, we're nearly full on glass, and hard glass we're definitely full. don't really need these anymore. Okay. So trace gas goes where? Wait, the carbon, it's actually the same train station as this, isn't it? So, I'm just gonna pump this into here. Okay. So I'm gonna disconnect, well, we're gonna switch this over to volcanic separation 3. And it's going to be whining because of the air. It's okay, they'll store a little bit of the trace gases. And then we're disconnecting the air, we're gonna drain it out. Okay. Let's just deconstruct all of this. That we'll figure more out later. Meanwhile, let's get this trace gas up. So it's going to be compressed. No, it's not compressed, so we do need to compress it. Probably not going to need a ton of compressors. Maybe 2 will do, probably. Let's do 3. Okay. Let's do this instead. Okay. And one more. All right, so whatever the train is that's delivering the carbon monoxide, we're gonna have to change its orders. Well, we'll just change the station to accept it. Let's upgrade this line, because this is also going to become a pass-through. Because we have our line here that we need to move around. You know what? We don't have an option for this, do we? This does have to be 1. Wait, the air is full? What? That goes into there and then... Okay. Well, what happens if we have no air? I mean, it goes into here. So these guys are operating. Air filter 3s. even. We need to prioritize this. So if this is full, then don't take that gas. Where does the air separation happen? It's at the end. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's actually move this up. Okay. So we'll have the air up here, and then this air will only get pumped if there's spare air. We need to get rid of it from the volcano quicker. This is if air is less than 30,000. Good, and then we do need to kill that connection. So all of the air coming out will go through, well, we can actually do this. That's a much nicer looking thing now that I see. Yeah, that's better. That's much, much, much better. We're gonna go through this spare air so that way, yeah, we can keep our volcanic gas processing going. That was probably a problem. Yep, both of those were low, which they should not be, especially volcanic gas is high. Oh my. Hang on, this does boxed directly. That's interesting. We're gonna do boxed boric acid box is gonna go that way. We need this to go through a boxer. Okay. 1, 2. Then we need to get rid of this. Oh wait, can we do... Hang on. Of course there's a boxed version of it. What are you doing, Roadster Tracker? Okay, that'll be much, much better. This will momentarily suffer, and then we're going to let's put this guy back here. I think that'll be fine because we're just gonna reprocess it. Okay. But meanwhile, that guy's totally full. We've got a bunch of garbage. Yay, garbage! And then I'm gonna put another one here just so we can drop this stuff off. Cool. That should do the trick. These guys are temporarily going to be producing some trace gas. That trace gas is going to get compressed, but the trace gas separation will only happen if we're actually using this, which is kind of rare, to be honest. Although we are using some for sure. We're trying to use more. Okay. I think this is much better. How's our sulfur dioxide? At least is picking up. Excellent. Good. Good. Okay. Let the stuff get picked up. I have not seen any old slow bots in a long time, actually. It's a pity to temporarily have to do this, but when you do something silly, then yeah. Okay. Let's go up to the trace gas that we have here and let's get that going. Nice to have a much better improved airflow. We still have the potions coming. Good. So, I mean, it's so little. Okay, you are coming here. Then we're gonna load in the train. I'm going to... We should always be able to empty the trace gas. So I'm going to basically say when you're full of carbon monoxide to come here. This is going to be fluid count, compressed carbon monoxide is greater than or equal to 80,000. Which we have, good. Very rarely see trains use the bypass. That's a pity. Maybe it'll get used more. But it is kind of a niche case, I guess. So all I'm gonna do is offload this into our other tank. Yeah. We may as well have a big tank though, just so it can do it a little quicker. There'll be room for it, why not? Okay. That's compressed helium. Is this the... that is compressed gas trace. Compressed traced gas drop off. Let's try that. Say that 3 times fast. Wow. Okay. We'll just bump it through here. Whoops. Wait. We're supposed to offload this, not... That's weird. Whatever, that must have been temporary. That's obviously not something we do too often. Okay. We have a little surplus of carbon. What's the deal here? We do not have any methalox, so why are we not making methane? It's because propane is too high. Probably. Propane is full, yeah. I think we're gonna have to build a station devoted to methalox very, very soon. Won't have to be as big as the station, thank goodness. But I think we are most definitely gonna need to do it. We actually have a decent amount of volcanic gas, but it should just automatically schedule a train to come pick it up. Okay. We're definitely taking some of the compressed carbon monoxide. So that's good. Anything to get rid of a little bit of the surplus we've got going on out there is a good thing. Let's hop on the wastewater train. And let's just take some peeks around, see if there's anything that we can really do. I mean, we would need to go through the... Yeah, we need a new methalox station. That's really all there is to it. Let's go ahead and go to sledge drop-off. Just so we can build some stuff. Better be overflow only. Yeah, that's very overflow only. Okay, that's fine to have overflow only. Wastewater disposal. This is coming along fairly nicely. Okay. So we need a little bit of tritium, huh? From the heavy water. Just don't know how we get that much heavy water. 7.9k, that's it. And then we got to figure out something to do with the deuterium. What do you do with the deuterium? Because it's an electrolysis here. Calcium chloride 2. Yeah. Maybe. That just uses straight chlorine, and we are not really set up for that. So, residual gas. Okay, it is deuterium. What do we use this deuterium for? That's the question, right? That's the question. We'll have some spare oxygen, which is fine. I guess we could compress the deuterium. It's a possibility. We're still making lots of this protocell though. We don't even have any proper pipes, it's just being stuck in here. Well, let's ignore that for now. Let's keep working on our biology. So we need... So we've got protocells. Let's go with cellulose, sugar, and solvent in a nanofabricator. Okay. Can you do box cellulose? No. This will probably do. But okay, cellulose, sugar, solvent. So it is an output. I'm just trying to think. Let's put that here. Here. Okay. So then we're going to go out, out, in, and in. We'll put the power pole right here. And then let's change the offset to there. Really not close enough. All right, fine. We'll put another power pole here, there, good. Guess that's as far as we're really gonna get with this cellulose. It's maybe a mistake to build this here, but see, this is sugar, right? Yeah, and so this has to be unboxed sugar. Let's just do this. So funny that I have the output here that we go through the boxer. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, it's for science, I guess, that it's boxed. That's okay. So we'll hook up the solvent here in a scooch, but let's get this going. Okay. And then I do have better extractors. We should have done this first. We'll get this going way faster. Good. Oh, we missed one. Let's get you. Okay. Excellent. Now the solvent is right here. Let's just take it straight away down here. Okay. That'll do. And then wastewater. We don't have a wastewater here. Interesting. We should have one somewhere around here. Here, but no, let's just take it up. Oopsie daisies. The ammonia train that has little ammonia. Okay, that's saline water. I'm gonna try to skip over that. Let's go to here. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this is gonna become that. We're gonna put a pipe there, and we're going to put a pipe here, and we're gonna pump up any wastewater that comes in this direction, and that will do. Good. Good. Not getting any science at all. I bet you... Yeah, it's just straight methanol. Yeah, we need a methanol factory. That's pretty obvious at this point in time. I think that's going to be the big task of the next episode. Oh, wow, look at this. Let's just put all of this in a container. We'll do a small chest for the moment. Cool. So we got cellulose composting. We're not gonna do that. Bacteria genome. So we do need the empty canisters. Okay. That's another thing we're gonna have to figure out. Here's someone knocking on my door, but I am 95% sure it's a pesky salesman that has knocked on our door at least twice before. So I have no particular interest in talking to whoever that is. Let's just see here. We need a factory for dealing with the heavy water. I don't know what else we're gonna do with that. What do we do with the deuterium? Can we just like combine it together? Well, let's just see, what formulas do we lock after here? We get nuclear power, thermal tanks, hazard concrete box. That's to make it. The fission cells is deuterium and tritium. But we're gonna have way more deuterium. Alright. What else is along those lines? And we haven't even done, I mean, batteries is the next major checkpoint. So we do need a battery factory. It's going to need calcium. And so this would be a site for a good site for a battery factory. Biology, I have a feeling, is going to take up a lot of this area. This is probably big enough. We do need the canisters. Empty barrel box. Interesting. So aluminum sheets, top-up valves. Oh, there's so many things. One-way valves, small tank boxes. These would be more straightforward to make. So we're gonna have to do one-way valves. One-way valve box is steel sheet, rubber, pipe chew, which is just plastic. And then the top-up valve, rubber, ox. Ox is steel wire and one-way valve. So that's gonna be some... Okay. We got a massive undertaking for that. My feeling is that this would probably be a good area for the that stuff, because it's fairly close to here and most of that stuff is in this area. So I think that's where we want to build our canister production line. May tap that volcanic gas house. Okay, we have emptied our surplus of volcanic gas. Good. Just so we can remember. Let's go ahead and get those upgraded. Be able to maybe double our speed there. Can't believe we converted this to a ginormous backup power supply. It's going to be nice to have nuclear power. It's going to be very, very nice. So we need that for the biology. The battery factory is a much smaller thing. I think we could build a small train station here, and really the battery chew box. Graphene, lithium, capacitor, and battery 1. Okay, that gets to be in a lot of ingredients all of a sudden. So we need a bigger spot to do that. That's 10-ish ingredients. Okay. So the batteries, let's do... This is just going to be a bauxite mine. So if we build this out, I mean... It's got to be a fairly big train station, but it's only really a couple of operations. It's just... I don't think it's going to be anything more than making batteries. Battery chews. We have to make capacitors. We have to make batteries. And those are all ingredients that we can ship over. So that's not that bad. Yeah, you know what? We can do it here. So let's do the battery chew factory here. Then we'll do the canister factory up here. Can I label this? This is canister factory. It's gonna go here. Then we're gonna put battery factory. We'll go here. And then what was the third thing that we need to do? Canister, battery. I mean, this is going to be more biology. There's one other thing. I mean, androids we do need to do. The tritium will get there. Oh, the methalox. That's the one. I knew there was one. Methane. Methalox. Methalox is going to be completely self-contained, so it really doesn't matter, and it's going to mostly be needed here. So let's do methalox here. I think this is a fine spot for it. Yep, all that stuff will do. That is what our plan is, and I think that's all we have time for. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate all you do. I'm gonna walk over here towards our battery factory area, and we're also gonna upgrade the other volcanic extractors while we're at it. Don't think we're gonna need a bauxite mine anytime soon. This guy seems to be doing a perfectly adequate job. And let's drop some speed modules off here as well. Okay. Looks like everything is operating well. And we're doing fine. Just out of curiosity, production, let's just say, can I search volcanic gas? It's gotta be fluid. Volcanic gas, and let's hit. Okay, so we go through, sometimes we're producing more, sometimes less. Or this is the consumption, but we are strictly increasing. Yeah, okay. So the consumption goes up to 117. And we're kind of cycling back and forth. That's fine. Alright. How's the iron here, by the way? This I think is a good time to empty out this train. The destination's full. Yeah. Sand, it's definitely a good time. We're gonna get rid of all of the rest of the sand, and this station, these two stations, we're going to be able to decommission. Don't know what we're gonna do with there yet, but it'll be exciting. Maybe we could do capacitors, who knows. Anyways, thanks guys for everything. I appreciate all you do. Until next time, keep on tracking, take care. We will see you then. Bye bye.